He who is unable to live in society, or who has no need because he is sufficient for himself, must be either a beast or a god. Change in all things is sweet. He who hath many friends and none, he who can be, and therefore is another, and he who participates in reason used to apprehend but not to have is a slave by nature. There is no great genius without a mixture of madness. Men are swayed more by fear than by reverence. All men by nature desire knowledge. In 9 cases out of 10, a woman had better show more affection than she feels. Teach that now, do those that understand teach. For though we love both the friend and our friends, pity requires us to honor the truth first. Dignity does not consist in promising honor, but in deserving them. In a democracy, the poor will have more power than the rich, because there are more of them, and the will of them majority is supreme. What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. In making a speech, one must study 3 points. First, the means of producing persuasion. Second, the language. Third, the proper argument of the virus. Virus parts of the speech. He who is to be a good ruler must have first been ruled. It is unbecoming young men to utter maxims. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. If one way be better than another, that you may be sure is nature's way. In poverty and other misfortunes of life, true friends are a sure refuge. The young they keep out of mischief. To the old they are a comfort and aid in their weakness, and those in the prime of life they incite to noble deeds. No notice is taken of a little evil, but when it increases, it strikes the eye. Happiness depends upon ourselves. No excellent soul is except from a mixture of madness. The law is reason, free from passion. Men create gods after their own image, not only with regard to their form, but with regard to their mode of life. The most perfect political community is one in which the middle class is in control and outnumbers both of the other classes. In all things of nature, there is something of the marvelous. Those who educate children will are more to be honored than they who produce them, for those only give them life, thus the art of living well. We praise a man who feels angry on the right grounds and against the right person, and also is the right manner at the right moment and for the right length of time. The young are permanently in a state trembling intoxication. Well begun is half done. Where was River a genius without a tincture of madness? A tragedy is a representation of an action that is full and complete, and of a certain magnitude. A whole is what has a beginning and middle and end. Inferiors revolt in order that they may be equal, and equals that they may be superior. Such is the state of mind which creates revolutions of all the varieties of virtues. Liberalism is the most beloved. It is clearly better that property should be private, but the use of in common and the special business of that legislator is to create and mean this benevolent disposition. The least in details deviation from the truth is multiplied later a thousandfold. A true friend is one soul in two bodies. The ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation rather than upon mere survival. Education is the best provision for old age. Every art and every inquiry, and similarly every action and choice, in thoughts to aim at some good, and for that reason the good has regretfully been declared to be that at which all things aim. A great city is not to be confounded with a populous one. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living from the dead. The greatest vices are those which are most useful to other persons. Perfect friendship is the friendship of men who are good and alike in excellence for these which we alike to each other. You are God, and they are good is themselves. The generality of men are naturally apt to be saved by fear rather than revenge, and to refrain from evil rather because of the punishment that is brings that because of its own coolness. The secrets to humor is surprise. Friendship is a single soul dwelling in two bodies. Therefore, the good of men must be the end of the sense of politics. Suffering becomes beautiful when anyone bears great calamities with cheerfulness, not through insanity but through greatness of mind. Democracy exists out of the nation. The those who are equal in any respect are equal in all respects because men are equally free. They claim to be absolutely equal.